they did the burnout. Oh boy. I got feedback. All right, maybe that's better. Oh, what's up, Mr. Trey? Oh, so God, I can't hear. I'm getting feedback. Remove. Well, I guess I have to listen to myself. So we went to Nolo this weekend, and it didn't disappoint. BJ and the guys down there had a little Halloween havoc, and they had 27 cars. Oh, this drives me crazy. Anyway, that's some street racing channel. Got some good pictures. And your winner right there. No, wherever he goes, he pretty much wins. Oh. Can y'all hear me? Okay. That's just I've got audio in my ear. I can pretty much hear everything. But that truck right there, that truck gets down. They took some badass shots here. Money Magnet. He was having problems all weekend, but 8 rounds. To 5 there. Your runner up. Oh, Texas Tyler. BJ right there. This car right here stunned a lot of people. Banana, I call it. Every time he split, it was a banana split. Trey Styles there from Indy. That was a good race. We started out at the pad, and I think the 3rd or 4th pair, there was a hole down, and then we had to end up moving the start line up a little bit. And then the cops came. Then we went to the 5, and they ended up coming pretty much at the end. And then just hearing myself just throwing me off. Yeah, bro, that S10 move. And that's a little better. All right. I got there, put on a good race. But in the end, nobody had the answer for the Firebird. Some good shots here. 240, 280, 102. Brian. down there. Juju. Oh. We got some videos here. Old dump truck. Oh, good Lord. The entertainer, he was the first pair when they moved up, and it just went up in smoke.
Yeah.
That was a grudge race. The following night, they gave the dump truck the hit, and oh boy. Yep. There's old Trey right there. He wasn't expecting that. Yeah, Trey wasn't expecting that. But keep Ryan on here. I'm telling you, it's bad when you can hear yourself. Oh boy. All right, here we go. What's going on?
Hi, how you doing?
I can hear myself. That drive me crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna distract you a bit on the interview.
So I know you were having problems with your front wheel speed.
Yep.
How much did a handicap you?
I don't know. I mean, second pass, we took a swing for it with Billy, and it seemed like we nailed it pretty good. And we just stayed on the same tune for the rest of the day. It crippled me pretty bad the next night, though.
It seemed like Billy left on you hard. I thought he jumped. That was that bad.
I didn't think. I mean, watching the video of us, our reaction times weren't that far off. He just, had a little more faith in the road than I did, and he got a good truck and a half out on me. We had to play catch up.
So we went to where'd you go? Prescott?
No, we ended up going to Monroe,
Monroe.
Twin Cities.
Twin Cities. I'll be there next weekend.
Yep. Yeah, we went up there since it was on the way home. Hit that. Went to the finals with small tire there, and lost to Brent Self. We just couldn't get a hold of the track at all. It looked good, but like everybody was on the struggle bus trying to get down that track.
Oh yeah. So I know we had to end up moving. You didn't even get to race at the pad.
Not until the final.
Not until the final. And y'all went back to the original start line for the finals.
Yeah, which I think was still slick.
Yeah.
And I think that was a big factor on why Tyler spun so bad. And for us, we didn't start spinning until further out because of the Camaro when he, coolanted down the road.
Yeah.
It just never got any better.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Oh. So what do you think about the 5?
It's fast. It is faster than the pad. So
most definitely.
the 5 is cool. Running next to a place that builds space shuttles and stuff was pretty neat. I don't know what all they build in there, but it says NASA, so it was cool.
Yeah.
And then the road is just so smooth. It is just buttery smooth. So
And
that was a big
that rubber
factor.
kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah, lots of rubber base because that was everybody's test spot the night before, and I guess it's been a pretty good race spot the last couple months.
I was surprised that their two spots are literally that close.
Oh yeah, and I still got lost. Yeah.
How?
Well, because I'm expecting to follow somebody from one spot to the other, and I'm out front, and then I'm kind of like, okay, well, plug in the address, and I get lost. So
It's just like you turn around and go one way. If that don't work, you just go straight. You run into the other one.
you see, last time we were at the pad, you didn't want to go across, the back way into the pad. It
Yeah.
was very, very rough, and now they've repaved it, so it's like really nice.
Yeah. So, what was the closest race? Was it you and Billy?
I think so.
Or was it the other truck? Did you race the
Uh,
other truck?
I raced the S10, the red patches, Alabama
Yeah.
patches. No, with patches we nailed the lights so hard we were out and gone. I mean he's pretty fast, but I mean he was working good that night. But I think Billy was my closest race. The Silver Camaro we raced in third round. I mean he had me by a couple lengths out of the hole, just like Billy did. We had to go back around him, and we were spinning pretty good going around him on the left lane. Very first race, I thought we were going to get beat just because the car laid over so bad. Because I didn't realize what we had was going on, and all of a sudden the car it leaves hard and it died out, and I was like, oh, and then it came back alive. Yeah, it came back alive and went really fast at the back door, so did its job.
Did you ever have time to fix it, or did you?
No, we never even looked at it. I still haven't looked at it, so it's on the rack. I'm gonna look at it tomorrow night.
There you go. But it turned out to be a pretty good, even though people don't understand about street racing. Sometimes it's butter, and sometimes it's bread.
I mean, it got done faster than some races we've been at before. We've had like Kansas City Big Tire. I think it was the most painful 16 car shootout we've had in years. I mean, I think that one took almost 24 hours to get done.
Yeah.
I mean, it took a long time. I mean, it just is what it is. You just, you go spot to spot, and cops are what they are. I mean, you have to do what you got to do. And seemed like this weekend, once we got, because we got to stay at the 5 just fine all the way up to the finals. And then from there, we had to run around, like 5 times?
Yeah, it was like a tennis match.
So, yeah. Eventually, we just beat the cops in the next spot and got it done, and we were over with.
Even though the finals wasn't, it was all as cracked up to.
No, it was like the worst passes either one of us had made all night.
I think Tyler, I know, wanted it to happen at the other spot.
I
thought he might have had a chance there.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved that at the air spot, but I mean, it just wasn't in the cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for having us down. We'll have to come back down sometime.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
Beyond 660.
Beyond 660.
So we won it last fall. Or we did spring. Okay, well, last time we were there, we won it. So
yeah, I think they didn't get to do it winter time or the fall time.
So yeah, that'd be fun. It's always a good time.
Yeah. So, and this hearing yourself, God dang,
it's beating you up, isn't it?
Yeah. So sponsors. Oh, he's ready.
Oh yeah, I got to pull it up. Devil's Glue with Prep. Going transmissions with transmission work. We had a pretty big failure a couple weeks ago, and he made a really fast turnaround for us and made it all right, and it's working good. Jane and Granite always help with fuel. Mashmeyer, Always doing awesome work on the motor whenever we need it. Mueller Performance has been helping out a lot with the valve train. Running one of his cams right now. 660 Street always does awesome video. Limpy always does awesome video and keeps information out there. Baron Racing's been helping out on the battery side. We're running that lithium ion 16 volt with 12 pounds and 2200 cranking amps. T&D Machine helped out with some rockers this last go around. And boys by Casey Max. So making everything go together smoothly and keep us moving.
So, be it. What's after that?
After that, we're going to Georgia. We're going down to DeHole.
DeHole.
So 14th, we're going to be down there. Vishon wants us down there bad to run on that asphalt. So we gave in, and we're going to go and do some grudging and racing and hopefully some winning.
There you go. Well, I won't keep you. I know Mama's probably ready for you.
Yeah, she only got a little time last night, so we didn't get back till late.
All right. Well, congrats on your win.
Thanks, sir.
And have a good night.
You too.
Later. Oh, let me get this. Like I said, we will be. Where was it at? There we go. We'll be here this weekend. He's doing a cash day at the track. Got it somewhere. There's your info right there. I'm sure he'll coming on. He'll have all the info you'll need. Oh, Patch is going to the hole. Guess not. We get going here. It's more of the shot. The entertainer. That's when the cops pulled up. Good shot there. Juju. Well, Toby had a race this weekend as well. Well, the Giant Killer was your winner there. What's going on?
What's going on, bud?
Living the dream.
Roger that, man. Roger that.
Other than hearing myself, it's driving me crazy. Oh, so what's planned for this weekend?
We're gonna have a big tire, small tire, and we're gonna probably add a street class. I've been getting that. We'll probably add that to the flyer. Making a flyer now. I'll probably send that over to you, and then we'll definitely post that on our Facebook and my Facebook as well, man.
And y'all had a little shootout this past weekend, right?
Yeah, we had a Halloween no prep bash this weekend. As I met the KC guys, KC Max came down and they ended up in the finals against Brent Self. They tried to throw the kitchen sink at it and didn't move too fast.
Yeah,
but
Ryan was having problems even all this weekend. But
great bunch of guys.
It'd be a good race between him and Brett.
Yeah, it was definitely. If he was able to get off the starting line, I think it would definitely been a good one.
There you go. Eric right there. So what time's it start and pits opening?
Yep, gates open at 10. We have a drivers meeting at 12. Probably let the guys hit 1 or 2 test licks before we pull chips, bud.
There you go.
That way they get them ironed out and let you do your thing, and we'll pull some chips.
What time's the gates open at 10 for spectator and drivers?
For everybody, if they want to come, if they're driving come in early, Friday night, they could also camp out. You know, I had a few guys reach out to me if that was asking if that was okay, and I told them that was okay. And they could camp out Friday night. And I'll be at the track all day Friday until late, so I'll open the gate for them guys and then introduce myself and see if they need anything and help them through the night. You know.
Yeah. All right. So you got sponsors and stuff you want to name? Give them a shout out.
Man, my brother just bought the track. Joe Heaney, give a shout out to Joe Heaney. He bought the track in February, and it's all new to us. And shout out to Black Sheep Mafia. You know, they've been a great bunch of guys. KC Max, we met those guys. You know, and then our normal support local bracket races has been helping us out through the thing. But this damn COVID and rain and COVID and definitely put a halt on a few weekends for us.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, hurricanes too. I forgot about that. Thanks, Limpy. Yeah, it's been one thing after another. 2020 is definitely a year for everybody that goes down in the books in history.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Most definitely, man.
All right. Well, we'll be seeing you this weekend.
All right.
All right.
All right, bud. I sure appreciate it. And thanks, y'all, out to support Twin City Raceway, Monroe, Louisiana.
Monroe, Louisiana. All right. We'll see you this weekend.
All right, Mr. Limpy. Thank you, man.
Have a good one. Bye. All right. Well, we'll be Heath and I, maybe the warden. Oh yeah, and I gotta give a shout out to the warden this weekend. She hung up in there, but it was a good weekend. Let's see here. Give a shout out to Black Bitch for winning this weekend at Tennessee Mid-South Dragway. And where'd he go? Black Widow winning. Richard then went to Prescott. There's big tire winners. Daily driver. Y'all know that truck. OJ. Oh. Y'all know what's up. And this feedback's killing. Yeah, Kendall Feed House. The album. Toby and them had little thing they did Sunday, it looked like. And Chase, here, check this out. Without further ado.
What's up, Mr. Limpy? Hold up. Gotta get some
Okay.
love. Gotta get some love.
Ugh.
All right.
Well, it looked like you had a fun weekend.
I did. My back hurts from carrying all that goddamn Memphis money home.
Ugh. Where's that?
That's some of it. That's one race.
My Little
Yeah, there's
Pony.
a girl right there, My Little Pony. There's another race.
How much you end up taking from
Oh, it was almost 70 grand
them?
between
Oh,
between me on 2 races and Alex on 1 race. And and who knows how much more in other side bets, but like those 3 races, there was almost 70 grand.
Quentin.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you bring a real street racer to a street race.
Oh. So I guess it was a filming deal?
It was. No, it was a 32 car small tire cash days for the show. Bodie hit me up and asked me to put together a couple of small tire cars to bring. So obviously I bring my guys, and then we also brought Billy with the yellow Supra. So we had 4, like honestly, our 4 baddest hitters I feel in California were there. So they all went rounds. Other than the Nova, we had some mechanical issues with that right before the race. It plugged an injector and hydraulic the motor, and it just was, yeah, we got it to the line, but it wasn't right. He wasn't happy. So he made the pass, but it lost crank sync. Like JJ held him on the starting line for probably 12 seconds. It seemed like an eternity. Yeah, and as soon as it coughed, she took off. And then, he just couldn't. Then the car it didn't put any power down on the starting line, so it didn't set the tire. Just it was a shit show. But he worked his ass off. It just sucks. But right before we had to tow up to the starting line, it hydraulic. We were getting ready to warm it up. So, but that's that alcohol life, I suppose.
All I need to know is, did he fall asleep again on the way home?
Oh, that's Alex. Yeah, I thought there's a video of it. I thought you had it.
I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he fell asleep on the way home. My boy Kukui sent me the video of it, and I posted it in Blue Collar already.
Oh boy, that guy just can't stay awake.
Nah, he's a softie, man. He sometimes I feel he ain't built for the street life, man. I don't know.
Well, as long as he gets a nap before and a
Right.
nap after.
Right. Well, his car got put in last, and we had to thrash to get that car done the night before we left. And so we both only got like 3 hours of sleep the night before.
Well, that's good. That's good enough.
Right?
For you.
So, shit. Man, it was catching up to me the last day. Boy, I was tired. But, going home with full pockets helped.
They're going to air it or they're going to hide it?
I'll say this. We took some money from them, but I'm going to say this. We made some badass TV. Like, I've been on the show before, and, I've kind of been quiet and reserved. And this time I was like, you know what? I'm going to ham it up. Let's make some TV so we can get on there so they'll show the episode. So it's worth showing. And shit, they had to interview me like probably 20 times at least. And there was a lot of shit talk at the starting line and banter back and forth, and it was pretty good. So I don't see why they wouldn't show it, other than the fact that, well, we went through MSO pretty bad.
Rolly just sent me something here.
Oh, it's probably the video of Alex asleep.
So,
Oh no, there it is. That look on your face.
so when you play a street race on TV and then you meet one in real life,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The first night, I made a call out to, I don't want to say who. I got to kind of be careful what I say because, we do have to sign a bunch of shit. But I called out, in my opinion, their only true street guy that gets down on smalls all the time. And I kind of owed him one from 10-5 till you die when I lost my steering wheel. So I think everybody can put two and two together. And I called him out first night for $500, and they came through our pits the next night, and Precious was kind of running her mouth like, maybe next time we'll bet more. And I'm like, well, that was the biggest bet of the night, but okay, challenge accepted. I mean, we're probably the worst people to try to big bet against because we kind of roll deep. I mean, so they just started. It started with Alex, and they tried to I felt like they were trying to buy him out, buy him out of a bet. And Alex is not one to back down on a bet, so they just kept going. And man, his race was like almost 12 grand. And Big Chief was there, and he was like tripping out. He's like, man, I can't believe there's this much money flopping around on a small tire race. And then my race came up, and it was like that one was 22,000. The first race was $22,000 a side.
damn.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. So, and then JJ wanted it again. He's like, well, we can grudge when we're done with this, whatever money you guys can count up. And I'm like, all right, man, we'll hold you to that. And so sure enough, we went to the semis, and I just straight up called JJ out. And that went up to 25 grand a side. So it got expensive for them in a hurry. They had to phone a friend, I think, to get some more money. Yeah. Yeah, and then I got accused of trying to big bet him when I ran another guy that does street race. He's got a Pro Charge Nova. I don't want to say who it is, but I'm sure everybody can figure it out. And that was supposed, I was like, hey, what do you want to do? And he's all like, oh, $400. I'm like, bro, we just ran for 25 rack. And now you want to run for $400, and you guys come in saying that we're not going to bet? It's got to be $1,000 or something. And then I think Precious said something like, oh, you trying to big dick us or trying to big bet us now? I'm like, well, you're the ones that wanted it. Should have kept your mouth shut.
Ask and you shall receive.
Right. I mean, I don't think they were expecting what happened. I mean, I ran an MSO car every round, and I didn't lose to not one of them. So they tried to sit on me. They tried to jump on me. It didn't work. One of them, they jumped, and I just was like, oh, that car's slow. I'm going to drive right around them and drive right out their life. And that's what I did. I put a 10-car gap on them.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, My Little Pony was on point. So, and then we thought it'd be funny to we have this big boom box, and we found the My Little Pony song, and we drove up to the starting line with the My Little Pony song playing. They didn't appreciate that not one bit. So, and then every round, I put an MSO with a line through it on the quarter panel of the car, and thought that was pretty funny. They didn't particularly care for it. The guy that I beat first round was like, "Do you see that shit? That guy's got our name on the side of his car." I think I sent you that picture
Yeah.
with stacks.
Oh yeah, there it is. All right, get it up there. Took them to the bank.
Yeah, we really did. Like, man, that had to be painful. Like, there it is. Boom. Good thing that ugly old thing ain't painted yet. But yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of people reach out to us and be like, way to go, man. Like, we've been waiting a while for that to happen. And, you know, I think maybe it would have happened eventually, but we got a phone call from Bodie, and he told me, and he was like, I'm tired of us losing. I'm tired of California looking like shit. What do you guys want to do? What cars do you want to bring? And he's like, I want to bring real street guys. So here we are. I think we're about as real as it gets.
Well, even if they take you to a shit road. Oh,
right. Yeah, bring it on. Right. I'd rather go to a bad road. I mean, it's kind of sad to me because every one of their cars are tube chassis, potato chip, motor in the front seat. And here I go we take Alex's car, we take my car, and they're both stock chassis, interior driving cars. Like, I mean, I don't daily drive the thing, but I could drive it 200 miles. I mean, it holds 15 gallons of fuel. It doesn't get hot. It's got a radiator in it. It's got interior. It's got a dash. I mean, like, it's a real car. And all their tube chassis turds got drug. Sad.
Them were street cars to them.
Yeah, for sure. Because they're just taking all their big tire cars and putting small tires on them. Where we actually brought legit, real small tire cars that we race on the street. And what was cool for me is I put the motor from the Z in the Mustang. So it was kind of cool to have the Z out there. So
did you get much? What's the difference between the other motor and that motor? I mean, did you get the test with it?
Yeah, I tested. So the difference mainly is the weight. So I wanted to lose the 130 pounds over the nose for this road because I know the road's junk. I've been there before. So I got the car scaled the way I wanted it and got the shock set up the way I wanted it. And I went out in front of my shop, which I have to drive like 600 feet through dirt. And I drove through dirt and I pulled out to the front of my shop basically. And it's a nasty chip seal piece of crap surface. It's horrible. And I didn't even do a burnout and the car went low sixes. I was like, all right, we got a solid piece for this road. I mean, low sixes is slow in the grand scheme of things, but on that road it's not. And so I knew at that point we had a really, really good car. I just threw it in the box. I said, we'll finish it when we get there. Make a couple of changes. Same with Alex's car. I did the same thing with his car. And it went down pretty good. And, you just got to prepare to go slow, to go fast on that road. You can't get greedy because once it strikes the tire, it's done. Like, it doesn't ever recover it. It never comes back. The road's just trash. It's horrible. It's the worst chip seal I've ever been on.
And y'all were in Vegas?
Yeah. Yeah, where JJ always films. It's on like Las Vegas Boulevard. So
oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like the outskirts, the end of like before you come into Vegas from I guess it would be the east side of 15.
They go out to the desert.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Oh.
It is. It's like it's past the drag strip. So it's like another 15, 20 minutes east of the drag strip. Or south, I guess. South of the drag strip. Whatever. So What?
I thought I heard your phone ring.
Oh no, it just a text message came through. So I was just trying to read what these guys are saying. About 45 minutes from the actual strip. Yeah, that's about right. So just those guys, they got an education. They try to hustle a hustler. I did that shit a long time ago, man. I run that same gig. Have a flagger in my pocket. I wasn't stupid though. I paid chief to flag. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yep. The 3 big money races, I just paid chief to flag because I knew I would get a fair shake at it. So it would be random. It wouldn't be, I'm going to wink at you. That means I'm only going to move my hand 4 times and then I'm going to jump and look like an idiot. So, I feel I got a fair shake like that, and it was worth the extra money to me. Plus, it was cool to just have chief flag it anyway. So,
Yeah.
but it was fun though. But I'm looking forward to doing more real stuff.
I was going to ask, is it different doing the chase of the race versus the real shit?
Yeah, because so you can get snookered twice. So like you can sit and he didn't jump, and then it's there's a lot of gray area there with the light. If you crack the light, it's over. Like it's you lost. Where this, well, it's an interpretation of where his arm's at and where it's moving and blah, 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 blah. I don't particularly care for it anymore because the cars are so damn fast now. We got enough to worry about. I don't need to worry about if I'm going to sit or if I'm going to jump. Or I never jumped. I didn't jump not one time. I felt I had a car that even if they left a little early, that I could just drive around them. Because from the cars that I saw that were left in the shootout, I didn't really have to worry about it. There was one really, really fast car, and it uses a tool to chop down trees, and it's a man driving it, and that car's fast. That car was really fast, but he got snookered bad. And then there was an all-wheel drive car. And there was an all-wheel drive car, and it just he didn't leave very good. So we'll just leave it at that. So there's definitely that road is a widowmaker, that's for sure. It will collect some cars. We'll just say that.
Jim sent me a video here. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Jump.
You always jump. Man, come on, Bo. Why you got to stick the knife in like that? That's only on a flashlight, homie. And that's because I'm looking at their hands, not the light. That's my fault. I don't do that shit no more. I wait for the light now. I can't be giving races away that I've got won.
Yeah.
Which I've done. I did the last all motor shootout. I did that. Had the race won and watched the guy's hand instead of watching the light come on. Had the guy covered by his second.
Juju, I just shaved my head. That was it. That's it.
Yeah, it's pretty shiny.
Like that, huh?
I do. Looks good.
So, what's next for you?
My shootout next weekend or the following weekend. So, yeah, 2 weeks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got people locking in now. That should be a pretty cool shootout. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Richard there. Hopefully, Richard can make it. He told me he had some family, a little bit of family emergency stuff happen, and I don't want to say what, but my condolences, and hope the family's okay. So, but for sure you'll be there. And then if Richard can't make it, I've got some backup film crews that can be there. My guy was going to be there regardless, which is West Coast 1320, which is Memo. I think you've met Memo before.
Yeah.
He does a really, really good job. So he was kind of looking forward to working with Richard, I know for a fact. So hopefully Richard can still make it. And I just want to hang out with Richard anyway. So it's always a good time.
When we see the original car on the streets.
Oh, the Z? I'm hoping, fingers crossed, beginning of the year, we'll have it, you know, at some point in the beginning of the year, first month of the year, I'm hoping, you know, it'll be to the point where it might run again and I can start testing it and get the chassis sorted back out and make sure there's no bugs or anything stupid like that. I'd like to be racing it in a, you know, couple months. So it's a little painful not having the car there, but at the same time, the Mustang is honestly a really, really good car. The chassis is super good. And you give me a car with a good chassis, I'm going to go rounds with it. And we've won a lot with that car already in a super short time. So it's my buddy Emmanuel's car from our club. And, you know, when I wrecked the Z, he was like, don't worry about it, man. You can just run the Mustang the rest of the year until we get the Z fixed. So shout out to Emmanuel. Because I probably wouldn't be racing much right now if we weren't in the pony. I know he fought me on the name, but I don't know, man. I think that name's bomb. So hopefully by the time the Z's ready to come out, then we can pull the Mustang down and get it painted. Our painter has been up our ass because I feel bad because I put it in the paint shop. Oh my God. AJ the boss. Somebody on Blue Collar called him AJ the boss and the sister wives.
Oh man, Jim's
I know. So I'm hoping we can get, you know, as soon as my car is ready, then we can service the Mustang. I think we're going to build another motor just like the one in the Z for the Z and leave the Z motor in the Mustang. So maybe start the year out with a brand new power plant. Those new cylinder heads and intake manifold I got. Oh my God, that car makes that motor makes so much power now. It's crazy. So, I mean, we left on 2.5 pounds of boost out there on that Vegas road. Just makes power like crazy.
That might have been him that did that.
Who?
Rolly.
Oh, Rolly? Oh God. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. I really hope they air that show because the one-liners at the starting line, the interviews, I mean, it was fire. Like they were not slipping nothing in on us. And I'll tell you what, after the first night, we were in their heads so bad. We got 2 burnouts. So it was a water only deal and we got 2 burnouts. And I did my burnout and then I would dry hop the car to make sure that it was going to set the tire. And if I was going to have to make a change right before the pass, I could. I'd just make a change on the dash or I'd just drive it a little different or whatever. And the first dry hop I did against the first truck basically I ran, that thing snatched a couple foot of air. And it was like the Grim Reaper went over there and stole their soul. Like they looked defeated after that. And I was in the bad lane too. And all my guys were like, man, they just looked defeated after that dry hop. And then, you know, I put 15 car links on the first one. So
damn.
yeah, it was definitely, they got taken to Gapplebee's every time except for once. And I just watched him jump. Like the dude left out of the burnout. I don't know what he was doing. Like he hadn't even like started pulling us in and he just took off. He probably saw my dry hop and was like, no, man, I'm cool. I'd rather just red light and lose like this and make me look like an idiot to a street car, to my chassis car.
Dang it.
Yeah.
So what's your deal? Can you talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's 40 cars. It's going to be in Arizona area. The myth, the man, the legend, the inventor of the real cash days, Mr. Limpy's going to be flagging. Oh, who's coming on with me here? I saw somebody pop in.
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
Just
okay.
kidding.
Limpy's going to be flagging. Hopefully Richard's going to be running the lights or running the cameras. It's 40 cars. There's going to be some Midwest cars. I think there's going to be a couple of East Coast cars. And then there's going to be, you know, a bunch of West Coast and Arizona and New Mexico cars. I tried to make it an invite only. So if you didn't get an invite, I'm sorry. I tried to pick the fastest and most active cars that I could find. And I didn't do that just by myself. I did it with the help of Rolly and some other guys that are definitely involved in this stuff. So to try to give everybody a fair shake. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh, there you go. All right.
I was giving you the stage.
Oh, okay. Oh, it froze.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but it froze. Can you see me? Hold up. Let me come back.
Oh boy. I got Jim sending me stuff. Let's see what it is. Oh boy. Poopy killing.
All right, I'm back. So tried to get 40 of the most active and fast, fast cars that I could find. I wanted a no duck, basically a no duck shootout. Other than there is one duck in it, but it's not really a duck, and that's that Corvette. So Howard the Duck, that car, Patrick's car, that car's fast. I've raced him before.
Quack.
So, yeah, I'm excited to have him there. He's pretty hardcore. He seemed excited to be there and get the invite, so it's gonna be cool. I know Jason and Quentin are working on Kiki to try to get it squared away after some unfortunate engine problems. So, but they're going to try to make it. I think the entertainer's going. So it should definitely be a party. That's for sure. And I think Anonymous is going to go too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm fucking weak. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Who made these? The rocket one. Who made that? Oh man. That's too much. Oh man, AJ the boss. Yeah, my shootout, it's on a little tiny, narrow ass, sketchy, skinny, 1 foot on each side, little cobblestone road with a little bit of rubber on the starting line. Should be a party. Kind of shit that I like to do.
Y'all don't take offense to this if y'all like JJ. I don't have a problem with it, but
No,
I
I don't
find
either.
humor. I find humor. If
In
it's funny,
everybody.
I'm gonna laugh at it.
Hell yeah. That's oh my God.
That
So, I mean, for the most part, like when we're there, you know, we got to make TV. But for the most part, they're pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't like the last California episode where there was a massive 100 people brawl. I don't know. I just walked away from that. It sucked because we had a good car too. The Z was there on big tires, and that thing rolled out there. But it is what it is. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to my race that's coming up. That's gonna be fun. There's people that have over here that have looked up to you for many years and have wanted to be involved in a Limpy Cash Days, and it's kind of humbling for me to be friends with you to be able to provide that to them. I think that's awesome. So thank you for coming out to do that. So
anytime.
yeah.
How about this?
So, oh my God. The shit that you post on your Instagram, oh my God.
This was just sent to me.
Who made that?
Josh.
Oh, that's too much. Oh man, that's funny. So, what's up with you? When's your you got a deal next week, right? Or this week?
Yes. Yeah.
You're
this
like
weekend
booked,
would be
man.
Oh yeah. We got this weekend and your race, and then may or may not be doing Oklahoma the following weekend.
Oh. Okay.
And then where's it at? Black Friday will be in Kentucky.
We're supposed to do another episode with JJ in the end of November also with some big tires now and small tire cars. So yeah, we'll see how much they enjoy seeing me there again. And the cars
I bet
that
they won't say nothing about big betting.
Right? I guarantee you they won't. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they want to spend some more Discovery's money. I don't know. They had to phone a friend once, I'm telling you.
Oh, speaking of rank,
there he is.
Did you see the video of him in the
dump truck hustling that SM? Yeah,
him getting hit.
So he stole the hit after he got the hit, because that's what looked like happened. Yeah,
I think he got the hit, and I don't think the other guy was ready.
Right. He stole the hit after being given the hit. Fuck, man. Oh, did that man dirty.
What about this?
So let me get mine up. What y'all know about that? California. West Coast, baby.
That's my nephew. Yeah, that was the second race. That was the one for 25 grand. There was a lot of money on that starting line. I'm just saying. And on that race, when I came back, I asked JJ, I said, hey, man, you got a yellow spray can? Because I'm going to mark this road my road, not yours.
Do they let you test the arm drop deal?
Well, they don't let us test, but I'm not going to be told I can't unless the cops show up and run me out of there. I'm street, man. I don't give a shit.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Good Jason. The old dump truck runs though, man. That thing scoots for a 4,300 pound truck though, or whatever that tank weighs. And it's got the cowl.
When he ran Juju, they both went up. I ain't got video.
I saw that.
I think when him and Juju ran, the weight difference was just the only thing that held him back.
hopefully Juju's going to make the trip to my event. He hasn't locked in yet. He's invited, but I'm hoping that he can make it.
I think he'll work good out there.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some people that have told me that they can't make it. I'm kind of bummed, but I get it. It's a long ass drive, man. It really is a long drive. I was hoping Joey could make it. And he don't want to make that long drive. And then he just had a new baby,
Yeah.
so
Plus,
can't really fault him for that. I'm sure. I mean, I want to run him, but I want to run him in the Z anyway. Not that the Mustang's not capable or anything like that. I just want to run him in the Z. So we got some unfinished business to handle. So, well, I mean, there isn't too many people that have outrun us on the street, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
So, you need to watch tonight. If you can stomach the first half of JJ's show,
Can't do it.
I know the fastest in America or the race night in America, the Z is on it from the episode that you and Richard did with that little Oklahoma cash days that you guys threw together when I was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was there. I seen
I
it.
know. But we'll be on TV. Come on, man. Get to see your pretty smile.
Oh. Ugly.
Come on.
Oh. Let's show this again.
Oh my God, that is. Oh man, that's so true though. That is so true. There's so much theatrics with the way he flags, man. It's crazy. It's like, okay, making TV, I suppose. I don't know. I just wanted to go make money.
He got gapped.
When we meet, I got gapped.
That was the grudge race afterwards, wasn't it?
Yes. Or I think I gave him the move, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, but I learned how to steal that move back, or at least leave with the move. So, but that was a good race though. That Corvette 330 is like a motherfucker. So, that car runs good. He does well. So he'll do well at that road because that road's not going to be a horsepower road. That road is a 300-foot road. So, and there ain't no stupid all-wheel drive shit in it. So, it's definitely first 300 feet. If you ain't got that figured out, you're gonna be a sitting duck. So,
you got the hit.
Yeah. That was a good race. It was fun. We were still figuring the car out. I think that was actually our first pass down a real street was against the orange Mustang in first round.
Yeah.
That was our first pass in the car on a a real street. Everybody was kind of second guessing if we could figure the car out that quick, and car was a rocket right out the trailer.
Yeah, that was. I think you were the only one of the night doing a short burnout out there in that shit road.
Yeah. My car doesn't need a lot of burnout. Obviously it wheelies pretty much out of a muddy field. It'll wheelie if I really try. If I do a big burnout, it'll wheelie out of the burnout. It's crazy, man. It's just the way that car is. It doesn't need a lot of burnout. And that road, it had some rocks and stuff out there. So I didn't want to pick them up when I did the burnout. So I just did a little short one. And then
I want to thank Patrick as well because Nate bought us all Waffle House.
Hell yeah. Yes, I did. I share the wealth. When I win, people eat good. That's for sure. Even if it's Waffle House, you still getting paid. You still ain't buying. I'm buying.
What about filet-tail?
Oh man, I need to talk to Jason and see if he's going to go to my shootout because, man, we could barbecue the night before and that would be fire. I'm not going to lie. That filet tail is so good.
People don't know what we're talking about. You're missing out.
Yep, it is by far, in my opinion, the best cut of meat. You can overcook it and it's still like a piece of medium rare or rare ribeye. It's so good. It honestly, in my opinion, tastes better medium than it does rare, which I'm a medium to rare guy anyway.
Me too.
And that filet tail, I remember, man, you were like, no, I'm good. And I was like, no, man, you got to try this. And I thought you were going to like pass out when you took your first bite. You had to sit down. Started sweating, getting them meat sweats. Man, you were having a hard time. That was in Tucson.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of, hey, Bobby's on here.
I can't see nothing. It froze again.
Yeah. When Bobby and Juju were going to race, I seen Bobby try to fire car up and then send it out. I was like, I got Juju on this one. And then went running and Bobby stalled. Juju ran out of his life.
Yeah. Bobby who?
Ducati.
Oh, okay. He's got a small tire car again?
No, I think he had a big tire.
Oh, okay.
It was just a grudge race.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that sucks when the small tire car wears out a big tire car. That sucks.
That's been happening a lot.
Yeah, that's like a no-win situation for the big tire car because if you beat a small tire car, you're supposed to beat a small tire car. If you lose to a small tire car, man, you might as well just put your shit back in the box and not bring it back out. Repaint it.
He said, "Motherfucker sprayed both kits on the brake."
Oops, that sucks when that happens. We've had that happen, and that is no fun.
He said, "Motherfucker had a 56-inch tire on it."
we had that happen with our Chevelle. The fuck, man, we tested all night. Car was flying, and the trans brake interrupt solenoid or the relay took a shit. And first round, man, that thing got on the brake and the nitrous came on and it blew the carburetor off the damn thing. It was horrible. Yeah. Yeah, it happens though. So
You want to name your sponsors? Go ahead and get that out of the way.
Sure. I don't remember half of them like always, and I don't have a piece of paper down. I didn't come prepared this time. Frankenstein, with the new cylinder heads and intake manifold. We finally got to run them this weekend. It makes absolutely dumb retarded power. And we had zero issues with it. The motor held water like it's supposed to, had like zero issues. The cylinder heads worked perfect. The valve train geometry was spot on. Like they're a nice piece. It's like jewelry on that thing now. Our transmission guy, Dave in Lancaster, a transmission specialist, always keeps our trannies top notch, and no issues. We don't have tranny issues, which thank God, knock on wood. That's the worst. Who else? Brown's Diesel, for always keeping our diesel tow rigs riding and running and towing cars. Crothers Auto Supply, for always having pretty much anything we need for the shop or whatever, and supplies for the trailer. PTC, they do our converters. Lane over there does our converters. And really, converters are kind of everything. Let's see who else. JFR, Jarrett Faggot Racing does our camshafts. Who else? Dang it. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting you guys. Limpy put me on the spot.
MSO.
Like always. Like always. Huh?
MSO.
MSO. Yeah, they're our new big sponsor. They just came on board this year. Maybe we'll have our trailer wrapped, and we'll get all my teammates will get uniforms, and we'll get our trailer wrapped. Nick Roberts with Devil's Glue. We weren't able to use it this last weekend, but we use it. It is the truth. He's got different blends for different surfaces, and it always works in the cold and the heat. That's what we use. For the most part, I think all my guys are pretty much switched over to it. We have another brand that we use too. It's called Chronic, and it works really well. What else? My engine guys. Lance at CSM. He did all the machine work on the Z motor. Mike Silva here locally to me at Silva Auto Machine does all my most all my LS and just general machine shop needs. Doug Riley does a lot of machine work for us. I mean, I guess I could keep going, but that's I don't want to take up too much time. So
roughly $70,000.
Yes. Aside. Yeah. So, I mean, ouch town, you bro.
70 grand.
Yeah, I think like I said, a lot of people are really happy about that. I wish I could go into more detail, but until the show airs, I don't want to say too much. A couple of buddies had posted some videos and we took them down, so just don't want to get in trouble. So, but it was definitely it was a fun night, that's for sure. A fun couple of nights for sure, and we're gonna see them again here in a couple of weeks. I'm sure they won't be liking that much. So I got some special things I'm gonna do for them on the starting line on the next one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it should
Have to take you to a good road.
So they don't want to do that. They take us to a good road. Our big tire cars absolutely haul ass on good roads, and they're great on crap roads. But I mean, our big tire cars are pretty fast, and they get down everything. So, but no, we'll be ready for that shit road. So, it should be fun. I just want to represent well for California because, I mean, I'm not a big show guy. I don't need the show. But it would be nice to paint a decent light for California on these shows because it's been horrible over the years. We look like a bunch of window licking fucktards. And it's not, I mean, it's because, and I'm not taking away anything from the guys that have gone. It's just they're not dedicated to the street. Just because you go out and test a couple of times on the street doesn't mean that you can do street. And it's different. It's just different. So this time, there was some actual street guys. Hey there, I unfroze finally. There was actual street guys there, and it showed because we dominated, absolutely dominated. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting. Really looking forward to my deal that you're going to be doing. That's that I'm looking forward. It's going to be like my birthday is a couple of days before, so be my birthday gift to myself, I suppose. Get to hang out with all my degenerate buddies that like to do the same shit that I do. So Also, a little shout out to all the people that are helping do the shootout. My buddy Brent and Brian in Arizona. Kristen, super nice lady. She's helping with kind of logistics and PayPal and, just getting it organized. I'm like super busy with work and trying to get cars ready. And so it's cool to have them help. My buddy Eric is going to go with me to help at the actual shootout. And then obviously you and Richard will be there, and a couple other people. Memo will be there. And so just a big shout out to those guys for, that's a long drive for everybody. So, but it's going to be fun. And also, I almost forgot, and probably one of my best sponsors, and not that any of them are bad. No Limit Customs. My buddy Mike and Sean, they do a lot for us, and I believe they're building the trophy for my shootout. Usually his son does all the trophies for all my shootouts. I try to give a trophy for the shootouts, at least the bigger ones. So this one will have a crown made so that we can pass around from year to year. That's kind of what I wanted to do with this. I don't do a lot of shootouts, but the ones that I do, I want them to be organized. And like I said, I try to mimic you guys. I've learned a lot from watching you guys, so it's kind of cool. So you guys know how to party. I'm even going to do this no trailer thing. I think give it a shot, and
it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, so it takes out the race cars, and if a dude with a chassis car wants to drive his chassis car 30, 40, 50, 2 hours, well, then it deserved to be in it if it makes it. So that's my thought. So, but
all right, we'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
All right, congrats on them racks.
Hell yeah, we're gonna make some more of them things in a couple of weeks too. There's some of it. There's some more. Yeah, that one says a lot. You got to look at that one picture I sent you. He looks so mad. He looks big mad. You got to post that one. No, it's not that one. It's one where he's walking by himself. I think I sent it to you.
Oh yeah, there it is. Let's see what it looks like.
There it is. Dude, he is so mad. That was after Alex won. Oh man, so mad. Look at the expression. He's just like so pissed. Oh, shit's funny. Good times.
But is it this?
Nope. It is definitely not that. Oh, that's funny.
All right.
All right, brother.
Here in a couple of weeks.
All right, sounds good. Holler if you need anything.
All right, have a good one.
All right, man. Bye.
Later. He cleaned house this weekend. Just saying. He cleaned house. I think they said 12 grand. 12 grand to him, and I think 50 or so to My Little Pony. Please send me the pic. Which one do you want, Jim? There, Juju. Oh. So, all right. We'll be here this weekend, Twin City Raceway, Monroe, Louisiana. And then we'll be in Mexico. And then we'll be in Mexico. And then we'll be Thanksgiving weekend. Will be Black Friday. Kentucky. Okay. All right. I'll send it away. All right. Y'all have a good night. Congrats on the Firebird. Oh, we had one more. They had a race in Wichita this past weekend. AJ 66th Street shot it. Don't know how many cars or who won, but they get down to. And as well as Toby and them, the Giant Killer, that went in their little October Halloween shootout. Congrats to everybody who won, and I'll leave y'all with this. Y'all have a good night.